Bubble sort. This is one of the simplest and easiest sorting technique. Bubble sort is simple algorithm which is used to sort a given set of n elements provided in an array with n number of elements. If the given array has to be sorted in ascending order, then bubble sort will start by comparing the first element of the array with second element. So the conditions here are, if the first element is greater than the second element, it will swap both the elements and then move on to compare the second and third element. And this process will go on continued till the elements get the sorted order. If we have total n elements, then we need to repeat this process for n-1 times. And the very important thing, as part of the interview we need to recall, as part of bubble sort, in the first iteration, the maximum element goes to the end of the list, Let us see the bubble sort algorithm. Step 1, start. Step 2, initialize the identifiers like array of size 20, comma n to read the number of elements, comma I for iterations, comma temp is a temporary variable. Step 3, read n value and read the elements in the array till I is less than n. Now the actual logic comes from step 4. Starting with the first element, that is the first element index is 0, compare the current element with the next element of the array. Step 5. If the current element is greater than the next element of the array, then we need to swap them, that is we need to interchange their positions. Step 6. If the current element is less than the next element, move to the next element. So we need not to swap it, we should just move to the next element. Repeat till step 4. Again from step 4 we need to repeat the same process till all the elements get in the sorted order. The last step, step 7 is stop. So this is an algorithm for bubble sort. Let us see one example for bubble sort. Initially there are elements 5, 3, 8, 4, 6 which are in the unsorted array. So what is the step 1? We need to compare the first element and second element. So in the given list, what is the first element? 5. What is the next element? 3. 5 comparing with 3. If 5 is greater than 3, then we need to swap it. So after swapping, what would be the next step? The elements in the next step will be 3, 5, 8, 4, 6. Now, comparing second element and third element. Is 5 greater than 8? 5 greater than 8? No. So we should not swap it. Then we need to go for the next element. So in the step 3, the elements are 3, 5, 8, 4, 6. Now comparing the third element and fourth element, that is 8 comparing with 4. 8 is greater than 4. The condition is true. If condition is true, we need to swap them, that is we need to interchange their positions. Now what will be the step 4? 3, 5, 4, 8, 6. Now comparing fourth element and fifth element. Is 8 greater than 6? Condition is true. If condition is true, swap the elements. Now what would be the elements? 3, 5, 4, 6, 8. So this is the first iteration. All the steps are first iteration. So we can closely observe here, in the first iteration itself, we got the topmost element to the right hand side, which means to the end of the list we got the highest element. Now repeat this step 1 till step 5 until no more swaps are required. Until no more swaps are required, which means the elements will be in the sorted order. This is about the bubble sort algorithm.